Hello. What's good, my people? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the DeFi Bro. Today, we'll be talking about the Drip network. I've been wanting to talk about this project for a while now, but I've been taking my time trying to get all the materials together so I could talk about it in full. So, Drip network. Drip network, this project is a beast, man. Drip network, hands down, biggest king of DeFi in 2021, 2022 so far. Through the entire process, what has kept it going this long, and also what's coming. The project is massive. They keep bringing new stuff, they keep adding new utilities. It's crazy stuff. So we would go through the entire process today, explain the bit I can, and also show you some utilities that help with the entire drip process, from calculators that help you show your earnings and projections, platforms that have been integrated into the system. It's an entire ecosystem. So we'll try to go through everything, an in-depth analysis of everything. Then, yeah, hopefully get some of you interested in the platform. But before we go on, of course, this is not a financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. I am just documenting my journey through DeFi and um, showing you guys what I did and what I'm still doing. If you decide to invest in this, make sure you invest only risk capital and know that in DeFi, only invest what you can afford to lose. Okay, guys, so we are going to do a quick run through of the Drip Network dapp before we go into the process of making a deposit. So the Drip Network is a deflationary return on investment protocol which runs on the Binance Smart Chain network. The official token of the Drip Network, as you can see here, is the Drip token, which is a BIP20 token. Our Drip Network is a project developed by Forex Shark, BB and team, the development team. Drip Network is actually part of the Forex Shark development team ecosystem, but we would be talking about that a lot later. So this is how the landing page looks. The way it works is it gives you 1% on your investment up to 365%, which is 1% daily for 1 year. So you make a deposit into the faucet, pays you 1% daily for 1 year. So we'll go down a bit, we'll see the stats. The stats shows us the amount of players currently involved in the protocol. We have about 106,000 people. The number of transactions, the total supply is 100,000. So that's about it for the initial home page. So next we'll come to the swap page. So on the swap page, it shows you the current price of drip at the moment on the DEX. So on the DEX, the current price of drip is 26.31 USDT. But the price of drip, we would also talk about that when we talk about the liquidity of drip. Drip has two dual liquidity. The price on the DEX sometimes is not exactly the same with the price on PancakeSwap, because it can actually be bought on PancakeSwap. The price is not always the same, but we're going to talk about that a bit later. Here we have, it shows your BNB balance. As you can see, I have about $9 on my BNB balance. Then it also shows you your drip balance here. You scroll down a bit, this portion is where you can buy drip from. You put in the amount of BNB you want and you make a purchase. This is where you can sell from. We'll come back to this when we're trying to make a deposit. Then if you scroll a bit lower, it shows you the charts within about a 1 day 24-hour period. So if I take it back a bit, you will see it has been within the 26 to 27 range for a while now. Okay, so when you come down a bit, it talks about the supply, the contract balance. Yeah. So next would come to the faucet page, which is the main staking page. Here it shows you deposits, which is the amount you have deposited into the contract. As you can see, I have about 296 drip tokens deposited. Here it's the available balance, which is the amount it pays out. So currently this pays me about 2.9 drip daily. 2.9 drip daily. So at the end of a 24-hour cycle, I would have 2.9 drip, which I can either withdraw or compound. So here we have the claimed section. This claimed represents both the amount withdrawn and the amount compounded. So it's a combination of both the amount you have withdrawn and the amount you've compounded. So rewards shows the rewards you get from referrals. We'll still talk about that. Max payout shows the maximum amount you can get. So for 296 tokens deposited, I'm going to be able to withdraw. I should have been able to get unavailable here a total of 1000.82 drip in a year. So this represents 365% of this. Then team, I have just one person in my team. So when you want to make a deposit to the faucet, you just come here, put in the amount of drip you have in your wallet, or you can as well just click max and it puts in everything you have. Then you make a deposit. Every deposit has a 10% tax. We're still going to talk about the taxing, or I can just talk about it now. Each for a drip, when you make a deposit, it's 10% tax. But buying tokens on the DEX here, it's not taxed. But if you make a purchase from PancakeSwap, it's taxed about 10% as well. But any purchase made on the DEX is not taxed, which encourages people to make purchases from the DEX. Now, down here we have the hydrate button. What this does is if I click on this hydrate button, it automatically hydrates whatever I have here into the deposits I have here. So I'll just do the hydrating and we'll see what it looks like. So when I hit the hydrate button, the transaction comes out, requests for me to give, I confirm the transaction. You wait a few minutes, network slow, compound successful. Just wait, network is a bit slow. As you can see, this has increased to 297 and this starts counting again. If I give it a few seconds, you would notice that it starts counting again. I'll go back to this to show you when it starts counting again. Below the hydrate, we have claim. The same thing. If you click on the claim, it's okay. Now I have $2. It's there counting again. So if I hit claim, it's going to bring this out. Then all I have to do is confirm. When I do that, I'm not confirming, I'm rejecting. When I do that, it's going to appear in my balance, which is here. It's going to appear on my balance, which is here. Then I can withdraw, I can sell it here, and that's that. So also to get into the drip network, it's a referral based network. You need a body. You need someone that is currently in the system. I'm going to explain how the referral system works. It uses what they call a round robin system, which means you referring someone doesn't automatically means you gain that you gains from the person. How it works is it's a round robin system. It goes turn by turn. So if say I invite someone under me, he uses my body address, just like how I used this body address here. When I make a deposit, he gets a percentage. But the next time I make a deposit or I compound, the person that referred him gets the percentage. So it goes like that for up to I think like 5 or 6 people, then starts again for me like that. So it's that's why they call it a round robin system. So here you can put in any address and look up anybody that is in the drip network. Then this tab is for doing airdrops. So in the drip network, for people that are registered under you, you can decide to encourage them to make more deposits by airdropping them drip tokens. So I can just put in any of my any of the people referred under me, put their address here, select the amount of tokens I want to send to them, then I can send to them. Next is the reservoir. The reservoir is basically a non-inflationary yield farming through liquidity. Basically, you are using BNB to add liquidity to drip, and it also pays you just like how the faucet does. but I think this pays about 100% per year. So next we look at the white paper. It says Drip is the first ever deflationary daily return of investment platform. Gives you 1% daily return of investment. Sustainability is through taxes on transaction. Now, almost every transaction on Drip is taxed. If you want to compound, you are taxed 5%. If you are making a deposit, you are taxed 10%. If you are making withdrawal, you are taxed 10%. If you are selling, you are also taxed 10%. So these taxes is what is used to pay dividends. So that's what keeps it running. Then also the referral system. So if you look at the table of content, you see the drip network, the faucets, compounding, your onboarding system, the whale tax. The whale tax is another part I'll talk about a bit. So I'll just scroll down to that. You can come and read through it. It's always important to go through the white paper if you are going to into any project. But this white paper is also going to be updated soon from info we are getting from the developer. Says um, he's going to upgrade that soon. So the whale tax, basically what it means is for people who own a larger volume of drip staked. For example, if you own up to 0.9, or if you own up to 1% of total supply of the drip staked, this affects only people that have drip staked. You are going to be taxed 5% extra for every transaction you make. If you own up to 2% of supply, you're going to be taxed 10% extra. So if sell tax is 10%, you are going to be taxed 20%, up to 10%. If you own 10% of supply, you're going to be taxed up to 50%. So that's about that. It helps with sustainability of the platform. Then also for referrals, to access referrals from downlines, you need to have a token called the BRIP token. It's one of the tokens by the development team as well. I'm going to explain that when I get to the BRIP token. It's used in the referral system. So the BRIP token now. The BRIP token basically is one of the tokens that was previously created by the team, which is why I said the drip is part of an ecosystem. You need the BRIP tokens to activate the referral system. So as you can see here, if I go to the referral, for you to access your downlines, for you to be able to access referrals from your downlines, you need at least 2 drip tokens. For you to be able to access referrals from more than 2 downlines, you need 3 drip tokens. More than 3 downlines, you need 5 drip tokens, and so on and so on. So that's about that. Then this shows a little tutorial. If you go here, it gives you link to videos that gives tutorials on how to onboard into the drip network. So basically this is a quick summary of the drip dapp. So next we are going to go into how you can make a deposit on the platform. So before we continue, let me go through why I think this platform is sustainable, still sustainable. First off, this platform has been going on for the last 1 year, a little above 1 year now, steadily paying 1% daily for the last 1 year. Show me any other platform in DeFi that has constantly been paying 1% ROI daily for the last 1 year. Like clockwork, 1% every day for the last 1 year. That's one. Secondly, an ecosystem is being built around the drip network. Like I mentioned it earlier, I talked about the Forex ecosystem. So we have the drip network, we have the BRIP token, which is a Forex token that he implemented into the drip network to serve as a requirement for referrals. Now we also have the animal farm, which is also created by forex and team. And if you look at the farms, even though the farm is currently paused for some reason, drip BUSD pair is available for farming, which is a utility for drip. Let's come to the drip garden, which is like a minor contract that is on the animal farm as well. Drip BUSD LP is also used in the drip garden. And if you see the contract balance, there is over about 507,000 drip BUSD, well into millions here in liquidity. Actually, this was what gave drip the second liquidity. I talked about drip having dual liquidity. So this gave it its drip BUSD liquidity in addition to the drip BNB liquidity that it had originally. So you see there is an ecosystem which is still growing. A lot of things are coming into this ecosystem. A lot of partnerships are still coming. I'm going to go through, okay, let me also show you, there was a farm last year to show that it's not just farms that are made by Forex and team that puts drip in the as part of the farm. Other partnerships have happened in the past, like the bee farm last year, sometime last year, also had drip BNB, drip BUSD as part of the farm, as part of the staking pool. So there's this article that was written by the cryptozoa community. It's a very wonderful community. You should join their Telegram. They are very helpful. So the Medium article is titled "The Use Cases and Utilities of Drip." So I'm just going to go through it. I'll drop a link to the Medium post for you to see. So they gave a little background. What are the utilities and use cases of Drip Network? In focus, that's things that are happening soon. A lending protocol is coming soon. Insurance for your deposit is coming soon. Gaming is coming soon. The animal farm, like I showed you. City of Atlantis metaverse is also going to integrate drip. 10% of the sale is going to be invested in the drip faucet. We have the drip garden, like I talked about. We have the manor farm. Now we have scratch tickets coming, which is a partnership with Chainlink. It's going to be bullish. We have a pancake swap partnership as well. Can you imagine that? And this, from what we heard, it was pancake swap that reached out to drip, not drip reaching out to pancake swap. That's massive. We have Bet Fury Casino coming. We have a drip celebrity NFT partnership. We have a partnership with Looped NFT. You should just go through this Medium article. It explains what has happened so far in drip, what we are expecting, the partnerships that are coming. This alone is enough guarantee that the platform is here to stay. So I'm going to drop a link to this Medium article for you to go through it as well. So back to drip. I'm going to go through the process of making a deposit soon. Another thing I would like to emphasize is that, like I mentioned in the beginning, I said drip is a deflationary token. What makes it deflationary? When you make a deposit in drip, like this 297 you can see here, when you make a deposit, whatever you deposit into the faucet is burnt, gone forever. Whatever deposit you make is gone forever. So like this 297 that you're seeing here, I cannot withdraw this. I can only get paid that 365% via what the 1% that comes out in the available. So this cannot be withdrawn. This has you have to get this clearly. Whatever you deposit into the faucet can no longer be withdrawn. You get your payment from the 1% you get daily. Okay, so now to making your drip deposits, or rather buying drip. Let's start from buying drip. So first off, you need BNB, BEP20 BNB. So depending on what exchange you use, if you use Binance like I do, you can purchase BNB on Binance using fiat, then transfer that BNB into your wallet, either MetaMask if you use PC, or Trust Wallet, or MetaMask if you are using a mobile phone. If you go to my previous video, the last video I made, I spoke about how to onboard into DeFi. So that explains how to purchase crypto and how to set up your wallet. So for the purpose of this video, I transferred some BNB into this wallet. So first things first, so I'm going to start with a wallet that is not connected. So if you go to drip, so let me just use a new one. So drip.community, it takes you to the landing page. So all you need to do is connect your wallet. Depending on which one you use, I use MetaMask, so you select MetaMask. It shows here if your wallet is connected. So the next thing you do is you come to the swap page. So as you can see, I have some BNB now as compared to the $9 I had previously. So all you need to do is come here to the buy drip, input the amount of BNB you would like to use to make this purchase. Always remember not to use all your entire balance to make purchases, because you are still going to need some amounts, $1 to $2 for transfer fee and network fees. So keep like about $5 in your account for fees whenever you make transactions. So I'm going to be changing about 0.44, that's about $170. So that gives me about 6.7 drip at current price. So another thing you should do is whenever you want to buy, come to this and change the slippage to 1. There's no point leaving it in 3 or 5, it would still go through. So 1%, 0.44. All you need to do now is click buy. It loads. So like I said, it's always going to ask for a transaction fee, which is this, which is why you shouldn't use all the BNB you have. You confirm. Give it a few minutes. Buy successful. In a few minutes, it should appear here. As you can see, the balance has been deducted from here, so 6.7. So as you can see, there was no tax on this transaction. However, had it been I came to PancakeSwap, because it's also available on PancakeSwap. Had it been I came to PancakeSwap to make this purchase on PancakeSwap. Okay, I don't have it. I need the contract address, so I can come to Coinmarketcap and copy the contract address from Coinmarketcap. Then I go back. Okay, so if I want to buy from PancakeSwap, say I want to buy, it's never going to go through if my slippage is 0.5. The only way it's going to go through is if I increase my slippage to 12 on PancakeSwap, which accounts for the 10% tax already. So if I do this, it's going to go through and request for me to authorize, which I wouldn't. So yeah, that's, there you go. So we have our drip now. So if you want to sell, you do the exact same thing. Now that we have 6.7, all you just need to do is hit max and hit sell. The first time you want to sell, you would have to approve. But like I said, when you sell, you incur a 10% tax, which helps the system. So next step, we come to the faucets. We have our drip now. We have 6.7 drip. We come to the faucet. As you can see, we have 297 here. As you can see, I already have $7 that has accrued over here from the last time that I compounded. I hit max 6.7. This now is going to be taxed 10%. I hit deposit. It asks me to confirm, and I'm going to pay a transaction fee. I confirm. Network is a bit slow, so we are going to wait for that. Deposit successful. So we should expect this to change soon. So now while we wait for that, okay, it's changed already. So while we wait for that, if this was a new account, if you want to make the deposits, if you want to make this deposit, it's going to ask you to get a body address. So you need the body address of your referee. So when it requests for it, there would be a space here that says input body address. So for the sake of explaining this body address part properly, I'll just come and disconnect the wallet, refresh. So it appears like this when you don't have a body. So you have to take the body address of your referee, input it here, click update. Then it appears here like the way mine does. When I connect back, the way mine does, it appears like this. And it's only when you've done this that you can come and make the deposit. Then once you make the deposit, like I said earlier, whatever you deposit is burnt. It's gone forever. You can't withdraw that deposit directly. You get your dividends from the 1% it gives you daily. So whatever you deposit now, it's going to give you 1% daily for the next 1 year. For every time you click hydrate, it's going to restart that 1 year again, and your max payout reflects how much you are supposed to get out in the next 1 year. So basically, this is it was supposed to be a short summary, but ended up being a long summary of the drip network. But that's what happens when you try to explain a very exciting concept like this. So I'll put a link to my body address and every other link I've discussed about in this video in the description of the video. If you would want to use my body address, feel free to do so, and contact me. If you do so, drop a message in the comments and I would reach out to you. All right guys, that's a wrap for today. If you found value in the video, please like the video, subscribe to the channel to encourage me and also helps with the YouTube algorithm. Drop a comment. If there's anything you would want us to discuss about, ask in the comments and I'll try to discuss it. If there's anything you think we missed out on, mention it in the comments and we'll discuss about it. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, support the upcoming channel. There's still a lot more to come from the channel. There's still a lot more to discuss in drip. This is a very surface analysis of the drip ecosystem. We still have a lot of things in the ecosystem to discuss about. Turn on the notification to get notification whenever I drop a new video. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.